Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You know business, me not care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk. Me not care if them now are ready. Hear me bun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are even. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear?
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Oh, not again, man, not again. Chaja, I got to get this engine fixed. Oh, shucks. Hey, like call me, bro. Hey, what going on there? What going on, Germs? Hey, days, dog. Right now, me head hot to me, bro. Me engine ain't starting. Where me engine ain't starting? Not the other day you fix your engine. But I mean, no, these man ain't do a good work or what, right? I want to know what part I could get me engine fixed, bro. Alright, don't say 40. I got to help you out, because you know you're my brother. Excitement. Hey, what going on? It's all about E&F General Auto Repair Inc., bro. These man, them specialize in everything when it comes to your car, your engine, your wheel, you know what I mean? Your carburetor. Whatever it is, bro, these man is the man, them gonna fix your vehicle. Alright, well, like no part these people, them there, man. These people are located at 5731 Cooper Avenue, yeah, Glendale, Queens. You understand? You could contact them on 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723 or 646-972-8828. It is enough number. Well, all three them number, you must get onto them, man. Well, never going on me wasting no more time about it. I gonna deal with this engine now. Alright, do your thing, Germs. You don't know. It's all about E&F General Auto Repair Inc. Best auto mechanic them. Definitely, guys. You understand? Alright.
Me darker than midnight. Me darker than cool.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthew's 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251. Thinking of
In the building as we always be, man. You know the vibe is already. Shout out to the one and only co-host, Lyric. Why go on, babe? You're good to go. What are you pointing at? I didn't know about daddy starting as the work. Yeah, but daddy love you. Pleasant good night, teaching everybody. Hope you guys doing great. Kind of start a little late, but you don't know. Other late than never. So run through some things quick and fast, quick 2 hour. You don't know what's going on. Might be a 1.5 hour. I gotta tell y'all, getting some work done, you know. Some can't play with you here. You got real nigga man here. Here's what I know. You got him broke. There's me here that everybody, you know? What's wrong? Who trouble the girlie? Why you just got cry for your subscribers here, yo? Nobody didn't do you nothing. You know what I mean? Anyway, welcome down to the show, man. Hope you guys doing great. It's Monday, episode 80. You don't know it go already. Good job. High five. In the building. I'm getting not now to the speaker. To the speaker. It's okay now. Yeah. Okay, just making sure everything. All right. If you guys hear me good, if you guys hear me clearly, let me know in the chat if you're hearing me clearly. You know how it goes, right? As you guys see the thumbnail and the title tonight, we definitely got some stuff we're gonna run through. Definitely today, Maduro force court appearance in the United States of America. We got that. We got Mohamed on the ends exposing the minister Susan again. You know how the code go already over here, so you know what I mean? Yeah, man, over here is nice. Over here is spicy. Also, we got a foreign vlogger got violated, or should we say assaulted by a Guyanese national. So we got that for definitely cover. Shelly said clear. Yeah, man. Who's the goalie god? 200? Say yes. All right. Here's what we're talking about. Tonight we're gonna be running a poll also. So look out for the poll drop in tonight as we definitely dissect and go through some of these Venezuela situation here. Cause you know Venezuela is the big talk right now. It's right, man. So yeah, man, Venezuela and America is the big talk. So we got to talk. We got to talk the things. Yeah, I know the thing already. I don't get wild. Got to talk it. So shout out to everybody in the building. Hope you guys doing great. Hope you guys doing fine. Welcome back to the show. Welcome to Fire Feelings. I mean, welcome to Let's Start the Things Talk Show. The calling talk show where you call in and you talk. You understand? Chucking it rust tonight, you understand? I gotta do me here. And me here gonna do today is just Monday. So you don't know gonna do me here by Wednesday. You know, just trying to breeze it out a little. So y'all don't watch nothing, you know what I mean? Rust! Yeah, I am telling you, I gotta show y'all relax. You feel? I'm saying that. Yeah, man. But anyway. We in the building, man. Definitely know how it goes. So what I want you guys to do is make sure you thumbs up everything. Shout out to everybody on Kick. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. You know the code, you know how it goes already tonight. We're still having that discussion about Donald Trump and Maduro as he stepped foot in the American soil. You know, what I mean, most persons are saying he has been kidnapped. So, you know, it's a full scene. Anyway, you know how it goes already, man. Let's run through this. Shout out to all of the vehicle drivers in Queens. Shout out to my brother Feroz. You know it goes already. It's all about the best auto mechanic. Definitely A and F General Auto Repair Inc. They're located at 5721 Cooper Avenue, Glendale, Queens. And the telephone number definitely to contact is 347-844-9333 or 347-357-8723. Shout out to my sister from my next mother, Shelly Campbell. She got that skincare for all ages. Like I said, for those persons who are interested, you could definitely visit Shelly website. Or you could contact Shelly on her number that's 917-602-8456 or follow her on Instagram at MK underscore Shelly Tree. Remember, this is a skincare for all ages. Number one direct selling skincare company in the world she's dealing with. All right. It's all about Cater Home Health Care Inc. Let them cater to your loved ones. Trusted home care for peace of mind. They're located at 1424 Veterans Drive, Street, Suite 3A, Conyers. Telephone number 770-648-7532. That's 770-648-7532. Heading to St. Lucia and looking for a one-bedroom Airbnb, they need to check out Cozy Studio for rent. Enjoy a cozy, stylish, and tranquil, restrained in that's Morn Fortune, St. Lucia, featuring peaceful comfort for solo travelers, couplers, and business visitors alike. Remember, this one bedroom, this one Airbnb bed, this one Air, getting tired up. This one bedroom Airbnb contains a one bedroom, one bath, baby crib, air conditioner, hot and cold water, outdoor dining, barbecue grill, secure parking, and complimentary Wi-Fi. All right. Shout out to those persons who already got the RSVP in. Remember, it's all about Shine Bright. Big birthday party goes down on the 17th of this month, January 2026. You know how it goes already. Yeah, man, it's all about 50 and fabulous right here in Atlanta, Georgia. We kick off from 10 p.m. until. For more information, you could contact 770-865-9824. That's 770-865-9824 for more information. You guys know how it goes already over here. All right. Got a shout out to Citadel Circle Realties, guys. Remember, if you're in the vicinity of Queens, Manhattan, Bronx, Staten Island, or Long Island, definitely, and you're thinking about buying or selling a house or even renting an apartment, check out Citadel Circle Realty. They're located at 1111 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. And the telephone number is 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251. Shout out to my brother from the next mother. Yeah, man. Willis. Sometimes nice calling, man. Right. Understand? Wesley. Don't know why he's calling him, man. Yeah, right. Shout out to my boy Wesley. And you don't know, shout out to GT Walaba. You don't know GT Walaba big tune got dropped tonight. I know how we do it already. You understand? So before we start the show, you don't know he's got to go under some vibe. So the same two sound that we play today for you guys, we're definitely gonna drop it tonight as the vibes build, as the people them rope in to the show. You don't know what's going on. You understand? Um, yeah, well, on GT. Well, all right, guys. So don't know what I'm going. This one name is Still Upset. You know what I mean? Still Upset by GT Walaba. So let's jump into this. As everybody rope in 1, 1, 2, to then we kick off the show. Under one vibe, under one energy. You understand? All right, good. Under one vibe, under one energy. This is Upset by GT Walaba. Let's jump into this, man.
I don't know how to fix this.
A lady and her man had a very serious fallout.
I just don't know what to do.
She was in the wrong, and the misery she could no longer prolong. So she called her Auntie Mabel, they call her the love doctor, and said to her aunt, everything is on the line, my relationship might really decline. And Mabel said to her, darling, this situation calls for great strategy and cunning. A situation like this can keep the brain running, my dear. I want you to take a lengthy shower for at least a half an hour. Then put on your best perfume and spray some around the room. Then get in the bed in your birthday suit. A lady and her man had a very serious fallout.
I just don't know what to do.
She was in the wrong, and the misery she could no longer prolong. So she called her Auntie Mabel, they call her the love doctor, and said to her aunt, everything is on the line, my relationship might really decline. And Mabel said to her, darling, this situation calls for great strategy and cunning. A situation like this can keep the brain running, my dear. I want you to take a lengthy shower for at least a half an hour. Then put on your best perfume and spray some around the room. Then get in the bed in your birthday suit, and don't say anything but just remain mute. Next, take your bumper and gently touch it against the flute, and use your sense of touch to see if he salutes. And call me in the morning to let me know if he forgets, or if he still really remains upset, or if he still really remains upset. Nisi, listen to your auntie, and if you follow my strategy, you won't have to issue an apology. Just use your mental technology, physical chemistry, and psychology. Nisi, we are women, and we must stick together. That way, if any storms come, with a little brains and toughness, we would be able to weather. And Mabel said to her, you see, the situation calls for upset, or if he still really remains upset. My dear, I want you to take a lengthy shower for at least a half an hour. Then put on your best perfume and spray some around on the room. Then get in the bed in your birthday suit and don't say anything but just remain mute. Next, take your bumper and gently touch it against the flute and use your sense of touch to see if he salutes. And call me in the morning to let me know if he forgets, or if he still really remains upset, or if he still really remains upset.
Bad, 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 bad. That's bad piece of song. Yeah, man. Yeah, Shelly, beautiful song. Yo, GT Walla, big up yourself. Perfect writing, man. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Hey, anybody could relate. Yeah, I got any auntie like that, you know, you could call up when you're in a relationship, something like this going on. We could give you 2 pointers quick. What for do? Get your thing back on track. One auntie bad. Auntie bad. I can tell no lie. Yeah, man. It's about GT Wallabo, and that one is called Still Upset. See what's going on now. Let me drop the next track before we get into our segment. And this is the man called Pablo G and Ras Isan. This one is called Last Them Mine. Now, the song this for the lovers them, but you see this song is so, whether you like it or you don't like it, we could put this song in the bracket of what's going on right now in Guyana. What's going on right now around the world. What's going on with Venezuela and the US. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, let me jump into this quick and fast so we could kick off with show. Pablo G, alongside Ras Isan, them last, them mine.
Talk to them, Pablo. Talk to them. Yeah, Pablo J. Them lose them mind. Babylon system, you know. Where them come from? That them don't know where them come from. Some don't know who they are. Who are the Guyanese or a Trini, Jamaicans or a Syrian. Whoa, whoa. Them lose them mind. Them lose their mind. Whoa. Them lose their mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose their mind. And forget about the things them left behind. They lose their mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose their mind. And forget about the things them left behind.
Just so them want house and car. Them no keep mama if she there on a ball. Children want something, you know, after all. One thing you know,
Yeah, Pablo J. Them lose their mind. Babylon system. Come from. That them don't know where them come from. Some don't know who they are. Who are the Guyanese or a Trini, Jamaicans.
Ara Syria. Love this one here.
Them
Lose them mind.
Them lose their mind.
Love people who living on earth right now.
Them lose their mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose their mind.
26, come on.
Get about the things them left behind. They lose their mind.
Lose them mind.
Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose their mind.
Rock and come in, rock and come in. Let's start the thing, Stevie. Come on.
just so them want house and car. Them no keep mama if she there on a ball. Children want something, you know, after all. One thing you know, the people say they don't want start. Alright, them thinking about guns and war. Hey, but real Rastafari every day you figure tell story to one and all. One and all. mankind. Every day them studying war and crime. So why you left the ghetto youth them now behind? Why so much people are suffer? Mama can't find any so much less butter. Papa work 95 now get $1. Here come the tax man, yes him a robber.
Them lose them mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose them mind and forget about the things them left behind. They lose them mind.
Make sure you like up the live, man. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live.
Whoa, they lose them mind and forget about the things them left behind.
Because of them,
Now them not know where them come from. Some don't know who they are. Whether Guyanese or a Trini, Jamaicans or a Syrian, come together and live as one. That this world is in corruption.
go tell story to one and all. One and all. One and all. Yeah.
Them lose them mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose them mind and forget about the things them left behind. They lose them mind. Look how them falling behind. Whoa, they lose them mind.
Big tune is big tune. When you got big tune, is big tune we's leg about here. Leg a big tune. What with you? All right. Leg a it. Them lose their mind. Not for them falling behind. No joke. You understand? Them is the sound that we promote. We can remember now we don't smoke crack neither coke. You understand? So you don't know the thing already over here. So like up the live. You guys know the code. You guys know how we doing it over here. So you guys know how the whole thing get done. So big up to everybody that definitely tune in. Big up to everybody that are rocking with we tonight. You know what I mean? It's Monday night. You know Monday night raw. Banging! See, I don't know we up, we vibing everything. All right, 12 soccer baby, big up yourself how you feeling. This one make me want to smoke. You know good. You know good how Rastas do it. Even you know we do it as roots. I telling you, blaze up. Thing blaze when you're rocking the one. Tubutum, tubutum, tum, tum, tubutum, tubutum. Them things make it light up the chalice, boy. I mean, you know, we think it's go dark. We don't got time. Yeah, man, Guyanese artists, man. You know, Guyanese music we celebrating and representing to the fullest. So you don't know what's up, man. Big up to all the artists, them. You know, reach out to me if you need your song to be premiere on the show. You know what I mean? Yeah, once it all right, it good, not too much of dirtiness and these kind of thing. Yeah, once it clean, you don't know it gonna rock. I know we keep it over here, so right. First and foremost, big up GT Wallaba and big up Pablo G, Rasa San. Yeah, man. So the thing set up over here. All right, good. Let me kick off the show now, and definitely the show is excited tonight, whereby we're gonna kick it off with the 592 situation because we see what's going on. Just now after, and then we can go into the 592. We can go straight into Maduro situation. But first, I see something with happening over on 592 page with Melly Mel and George Shishi, which you know I don't really dep on the fishy. You know, but same way. Or I see Melly Mel refresh the conversation with he or Melly Mel refresh no freaking thing. I like though. As I was trying to go in my archives of these things. So we're gonna touch through for Melly Mel them thing quick and fast, run through it quick, see what's going on, tap in, tap out, open the phone lines. I don't know the ball game over. Let's start the thing called in talk show with your host Fire Feelings in the building. Big up everybody you don't know it, go like up the live, share up the live. WhatsApp story, put it in your WhatsApp group, share it in
Hi,
your
I am
yeah man. Let's get over to Melly Mel. Hear what she is saying on the platform.
good. I'm adding her. Let me see if I get her. Let me see. this is Judge that sent me a request. So I'm adding her.
And Melissa, it's just because of timings, because it's the song. But
Here. Okay, I see
listen,
Judge. She is watching, but I ain't see the here. I don't unless you're coming in.
well, maybe
Um.
judges go through the hair, through the judge. Listen, Judge Plenty,
CAT. I see
Judge
her here.
Plenty.
Mm.
Saw the request from her.
Oh, there's a request in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Finally.
Is you phone sabotaging all the way? Is you phone doing that?
It's I don't know.
It's you.
Is you
It's not me.
It's you. It's who? You can blame it on the call because
is
we
you?
try my page, we try Judge, and I was getting into Judge quite fine.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I let
Judge,
them in
what is
bed.
happening, Melissa? What's going on on your end?
Well, I'm just watching that the market people are now complaining. Um, there's a live going on right now. The market people them.
No, you're not. You're kidding. What are complaining about?
I think it's border market.
Complaining
They're,
about
Um,
what?
they're dismantling some of the stuff.
This song. But Judge, and again, I'm going to put this out there. A lot of people, it's okay to disagree. You fix problems on your ballot paper, people. Never forget it. That's the moment, and that is the time, that is your power. Listen, that is such a moment in your life. The problem with the vendors in Guyana, listen, from big market to border market to Regent Street, to right through. This is a
mhm.
fundamental problem. And you know what? The other day I was out there. I did a statement asking Priya for your policy. But when Priya go around these markets, I don't know what frame of mind people in. They be laughing and celebrating and some selfie and Priya go live. And listen, if you go there in person, Judge and Melissa, see the ring fence in the Priya's wall at Stabrook Market, and I'm for development, people, let me tell you that. And when you look at Priya's wall and then the Priya space where they're going to have bench and DJs could go and play music, I don't know how relevant is that than the bread and butter of people. And how these people chuck up around in all these buses, you know that all these people got to move because they're breathing into each other. It is a disaster. All right? It's a disaster out there, what is happening there with vendors. And Melissa, it's just because of timings, because I would have gone live even to show in Manhattan, for example, in New York, in the heart of everything, how they are making space in New York City to facilitate vending and how they're doing it up nicely and all of that. The whole place that Priya got there, she wall and she apartment. I have not seen Priya got there relax yet with your children in that nice environment that she spoke about. Come up with some policy, some initiative. You have this space, how you gonna, and the government must build these things or put a standard and people pay. Now it's still nasty garbage, but really upgrade vending with clear policy, rules, and everything, guided. Listen, you break the rule, you're out.
Great thing.
You know, all these health hazards and all of that. So, Judge, I'm
Maxine
telling you,
Johnson in the building, big up.
I was at the market before election a lot. Before elections,
Yeah, man, good night to Max in the building.
during the election.
Like up the live, guys. Come on, you don't do the code already. Drop those donation. Hit the hit the arrow that is on your screen, guys. Sending those donation, man. It's Monday night. You don't know what's up.
Elections and all of that. And the same people, a lot of them out there, you know. The time, Judge, you got a particular lady. She was there, even wanted to pay me a vendor.
It is
I said,
your
you
many,
can't
man.
pay me. What's wrong with you? You know?
Okay.
No, but you're so nice. You help me so much. You fighting so much for us. I said, no. Who's selling water? She bring a water. I said, no, I can buy my water. I drink Banks CIH water. And I'm not advertising Banks product, but this is true. And then 60 seconds by time an election. Oh, me want to get catching no picture. I this a day. Miss it. Miss the point, you know. And the government will not stop Melissa and Judge and everybody. You're going to run out there from now till next year. Oh, look what you're doing to poor people. Look what you're doing to poor people until poor people stand up and say, what you're doing to me is wrong, and I will not
The tablet dead.
take it. And you have leadership that is responsible to guide them out of that path. I'm afraid to say. I'm afraid to say. Because the posture of the government with certain vendors different from with the posture in a different area. People, please don't call me this morning. You understand? And I just want to add that, but let me hear what Melissa and Judge got to say to that.
No, but Judge, you want to go?
You go.
You go.
No,
You
but
go.
adding to what you said, not just about people being willing to, because Simone, I know you really don't like you to start straight up, so, but you know I don't able to talk on this internet and don't call name, because I don't really like talk name no.
Since when?
Judge, you hear that?
Hey, me got test you wrong. Use a grandmother.
But hear what I'm saying. Right? I see. And let me just say this, because people have always been of this notion or this belief that somehow that, you know, I'm rallying for a particular party. I'm rallying for this person and this thing.
Mark call them
But
if you can go, brother. You know, it's the second. Don't jump
all right,
because
people have always been of the notions that I'm in support of the Mohamed, even though I've made it clear on numerous occasions. During the election, many of you may know, I have supported all the small party. I post everything for Manza, I post to Simona Brooms, I post for I post for Mohamed, I share, because I wanted people to vote for anybody other than the PPP.
A lie.
I didn't care who you have come out.
That's a lie.
Vote for, yeah, just vote for anybody other than the PPP, because I wanted the government removed not only for personal reasons, but for every other things that I have been exposing for the last 5 years.
You're lying.
So when I see people like
You never get to see your face. It's what happened.
Ganesh, Mahipal, or Mani, I'm always butchering somebody. prayer ministry with the engineer, or this corruption about her giving her friends. These one Priya used to give one particular company for print this book from Trinidad, who is your friend, who I give the backstory. If you go and dig, all those things are public knowledge. The paperwork are there. All you have to do as opposition, as member of parliament, is go and dig, Kayal Guyana, get the paperwork, make the connection, and it was so easy for them to prove every single thing given on what I was given to them. What was happening? None of them did no work. None of them, not one day ever call us, Melly. Please send me this paper, this document what I see a post. Let me follow up on this thing I see a post about this corruption I see a post about the Ministry of Education. Let me follow up about this thing we post on housing. Let me follow up about this thing. None of them have ever reached out to me, ever messaged me for say I see you bring this thing. Let me go as a member of parliament. Let me do the work and go and follow up. Like
Melissa, whole beautiful. You put a problem in and you put some solutions. I want to hear Judge 1 minute thing. I want to hear Judge come in and come back to you. I like the topic, so you could name this live talk, the truth come to whatever. Don't chink, let me come full. Judge, let me hear you, please.
Why you stop Melly Mel?
No, because I want to hear you before she go on. Because
she wants to hear from you.
I want you to miss certain key things. You understand?
But I'm following it up. That's what I'm doing. I'm listening because I listen. Because a lot of things, remember, a lot of things Melly just post from there you can't keep up. So I'm listening. But no, she right. But she right when she said that they weren't
doing this.
Like I'm the live guys. Sorry about that. We back up in the building, man. You know what it is. Jesus.
Yeah, she right when she said that there wasn't even pinching because they think that they're more bigger than anybody else. So they're not time to reach out to nobody to say, hey, this is what's going on, or can you feed me more little information? Because remember, some things that we will get, they wouldn't get it.
They wouldn't get it.
Some things will come to our phone, they wouldn't get it because number one, when they go into position, you can't even get them. They stop answer the phone, the WhatsApp suddenly stop work, the messenger suddenly stop work. So Melly Mel absolutely right. She right.
Good. But
the going on to do the dress up, like somebody rightfully said, the dress up, the going parliament, and the authors on this live send a request to join, man. The all to do the dress up, the going parliament with a fancy suit, and
Melissa, I want to give you your flowers. That's why I asked you, because I want you to touch on a point before we go, because this live is going to go long. When you mention about putting information out there, not even the public and the media and those so-called compromised persons, some of them that was in that National Assembly was paying attention. Hold me. The same information. Mohamed, where there's a video he put it out in, people didn't want to hear you like what they want to hear Mohamed. So Mohamed is not a person going to dig up no information and come when I see by Max Hallim, but do so much of this and that and that and that. So let me give you some flowers right there on that note. Right there on that note.
Yeah, that's true. That's true because she been putting those information out all the time. So it's just a copy and paste situation.
Those information is just to rework it and make it look relevant because the media will pick it up. If you did go back and rework.
How really I see the information is that the information come like Melly Mel talk about it, but still certain people was not believing still. So as Mohamed doing this, make a nail in the coffin, because what Trevor says that enough time people is feel like Melly Mel up in she ego within how she go towards the PPP government. Now we all know that Melly Mel was a part of these people them. You understand? So we don't know how the two them break up. We don't know how Mohamed and them break up really. We still wondering. But what Trevor says that a lot of persons feel that Melly Mel lying. So I feel like Mohamed going on the ground, because Mohamed going by these people them house, going by these places and do these things, showing some different stuff or might showing the same thing But it is like this, right? If one man say it, and two man say it, three man say it, well, it gotta be right. You know what I mean? Got to be right. That's why we say when Mohamed exposed the minister Susan Rodriguez, when he exposed she, remember I was telling y'all, I say, yo, bro, remember Melly Mel already exposed this with Ahmad. Says nothing new. But it's just that Mohamed on the ground again says is an update because still, you know how as Guyanese, they got something is slide under people's nose, slide under people carpet and disappear. They got nothing is slide. Yeah. So I'm still glad that Mohamed come forward and still bring it to the forefront. You know what I mean? On a real life level. Let me take two more minutes out it and we go on to the next seg.
Work the same information. They didn't run in and tell the out there like that either. But because now the media will say, well, it's coming from a member parliament, or they're waiting the person who's supposed to be the leader of the opposition, maybe carry weights or some level of relevance. I want to, on that note, give you Melissa Atwell. Don't you dare tell me, no, Mohamed doing the work. But doing the work long before the work is being done, on that note. Because you're talk the truth. Two. You see them same parliamentarian, I could call them, from Natasha, be it Amanza, be it Tabitha. I reach out to you and they reach out to you. I reach out to enough of them. All of them, God, every one of them. Hey, I see this, I see that. One time when Tabitha tell me, oh, you know, it's truth, but thanks for calling. But you know, the matter way it said the PUP doing now everybody come with a relevance. So we were not, and we were right to say, we were not represented well because they were compromised. How you got voice now?
Simona Broom.
Pick it now. Hey, no, hold me. Now, with the situation worse with the PUP with 36. You so bold and you so vocal. But at that time, when people vote, 6,000-7,000 people, you sit down there and you're
all of a sudden when people
you're selling duty free, some of you palaver yourself and then run there's some big fancy speech, and when the parliament finish, you know what they do to the same people who went suffering? They cross the floor, what's your name, former party, and a couple of them they cross the floor, and some of them they step back. You didn't hear anything but crime from Geet and all of that. So, Melissa, you're right. So, with us going forward, I just want to put my agreement and I just want to bring it out there a little more straight. And
let me just say this. I see the PNC people them coming on the hay because y'all don't listen. Y'all always coming to defend this. And I'm just going to say this. This is not an attack on the APNU coalition, right? I am speaking about former member of parliament because let me tell you something. When I say that a lot of those member of parliament that was sitting in parliament for the last 5 years were compromised, y'all know how I stay. I ain't talking with what in my mouth. I could tell you all of them who ain't selling the duty free, who ain't selling the duty free concession to members of the PPP. Them and the PP like this. Them and the PP businessmen. Them they're selling the. Listen.
Mouth open, story jump out. Mouth open, story jump out. All right. We're keeping it jiggy.
I ain't talking with what. I'm telling y'all what I know, but it's only because at that point in time, you can't attack the APNU coalition because you're still hoping that they would give some little ounce of representation for the people that voted and put them there.
Absolutely.
So that is why I never put out certain things about some of them, but every single one, I could tell you every one of them what it compromise in there, including Mahesh Ganipal will come out here, but Mohamed's nowhere the body I'm buried. I've been spoon speed, I've been walking y'all. It's like a bar throwing breadcrumbs and walking y'all and giving y'all with the body and with the crumbs buried. Y'all did nothing with it. Nothing. Y'all sat down in parliament, collect y'all parliamentarian salary for the last 5 years and did nothing for the people that voted and put y'all there.
Mary, stop there
So
now.
y'all
Let's
don't
go
come on this
forward.
internet and type stupidness and
Don't
tell
bother.
nobody stupidness.
Don't bother with them because the evidence showed they cross the floor. So they cross floor and they do different things. So you don't have to prove a point to say whether. So what happened? Time showed why they were not and where they were compromised. It all come clear because you see with an election, nobody can hide, they can't change, you got to come forward. But with that said, we hear now, and today's the third,
And
Judge.
and we can say, yeah, and Simon Brooks, I agreed where you say, oh, I was doing it for thing. All Mohammed is doing now is picking up these information, putting it on video, and nice it up and say. But all I could say is the AP and new coalition could have done the same thing. They didn't do it. The Mohammeds now are coming and do it. And look how we making, because now he have y'all own PNC people questioning.
But you see, this is the same thing what they're saying. Now we understand where we say like, some will say, it's not the messenger, it's the message. But this we went saying all the time. And people were saying, yeah, AP and you doing it, and AP and you went doing it and do. But this what I talking about. Like how Mohamed, it is something how Mohamed doing it. Like nobody else can do it like that. Me say nobody ain't doing it, but this the same exact way or meaning I was saying when I said, oh, I don't see certain people on the ground like Mohamed. How Mohamed is put it over. How Mohamed is blazed the fire. Yeah, we understand. But then I sit down and I understand that a lot of persons might think it on a level that Mohamed and these man of them is who got the biggest beef. But I don't think no party should think about beef. You know what I mean? Right is right and wrong is wrong. This is all I'm saying. Right is right and wrong is wrong. This is what I promoting to the end and to the fullest. If you're doing it for the right, you can't do it for the wrong with me, because I do not uphold, or encourage no wrongdoing when it comes to nobody. Whether it's business, whether it's advice, no. So this is why they're saying, like I said, I don't have nothing against the government of Guyana that running the country. All I want to see is good for the people them. And obviously is advice for when people cry. Obviously is when we give we opinion upon the people them tears and these things. You understand? Like I said, trumpets get called out every day, every minute, every hour. People should have right to talk. Once nobody in disrespect you, no detrimental way, people should have right to talk. You know what I mean? Straight up. No joke. But this is what we talking about. Yeah, man. The ground walk. Ground walk. All right.
Now, if this man just come 3 months and doing all of this, what y'all been doing all the time with these information? Y'all just turning the blind, y'all ain't doing nothing. And we could say, yes, he doing it because we could give all kind of reason, yes, he doing it because he and them fighting. Y'all could come up with whatever excuse as the AP and U coalition, as the opposition, as the last opposition leader and whoever. Y'all could come up with whatever excuse y'all want to come up with as to why he is so successful in what he is doing now as the opposition. Y'all could come with whatever excuse y'all want to come up with, but it still don't stop y'all from looking bad or making y'all own people feel now that y'all were compromised because y'all weren't doing these things.
Melissa,
we could come up with 1,000,001 excuse. We could talk what we want about the moment and say what we want is criminals. They're gonna go to jail. They're gonna be extradited, which is likely. They're gonna spend time in jail. All of that is a possibility. All that is a fact. All of that is facts. But it still does not take away from what they're doing and the fact that they are now making y'all last members of parliament, proving my point that they were compromised. The man making they look bad. Can we
But
all do with the
Melissa,
information what I've been producing for y'all?
Melissa, let us take it to and you're right from here because I don't want Guyanese people. I don't run with optics. I come with a lot of. I want us all to be solid. Now you have new parliamentarians, and I want to make this point. Coming up with information, going out there and work, and even supporters of everybody and non-supporters. When you see to put some things out there, people are not running with it and make it seem like it's nothing solid. And so we have to understand that level of dynamics.
This is the same thing. But this is the same thing I just now said. A lot of person was saying it was cap. Despite whoever happened between me and Melly Mel, you know what I mean? I still saying that is information that was put out there by her. So for see Mohamed, me say is more, there's it. Right is right, wrong is wrong. All I'm saying is that it's no fights.
Well, that is social commentary. That
Right?
is social commentary. That is saying, Miss Brooms, with the utmost respect, that we, the Guyanese people, don't want to even hear from you guys no more because we feel let down. You yourself said you have to listen to what you're saying. That is social commentary. I am saying, with utmost respect and thing, that is social commentary. You know, I'm listening to you, Miss Brooms.
No, I finished.
And I and you know certain things. If you think Melly Mel got dirt, I got dirt. And if you think I used to do damage, I used to try to kick them in the ass to do better. But they're going to be watching here. They're going to talk in a whole lot of things. Let's say the truth. The fact that they were flipped, listen, the fact they were flipped to a third strain is exactly what the people are thinking. If they don't change that type of nonsense and this type of rhetoric, we will go nowhere. The truth remains.
But Otto,
look at this. If they're doing the same thing.
You cut me, Otto. No, Otto. Hold me a little bit. You will have your time to talk about your commentary.
No, I really got time.
Well, hold me now.
Just give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
I mean,
because I would like to refute every single thing you're saying with the utmost respect.
Well,
because reality has to tell you all the thing that you're saying is not right. We, the Guyanese people, don't feel like that. You don't get to share the narrative and do that thing. We are saying now, this is the kind of activism that we needed to see. They dumbed it down and they did it however they did it. To no avail. The truth has to think. So from here, we have to work from here going forward. We always back in this thing. Melly Mel is absolutely correct. And the rest of Guyana is with Melly Mel. You were trying to say, since you can take me on, here's what you're saying. Let me repeat what you're saying.
What is it you're refuting?
You're saying, you just said that the PNC and them was doing the same thing, and this thing is not a new thing.
I never said that. I said now you have some new parliamentarian. Hold me. No, Otto. No. You have to listen. And Melly and Judge allow me to speak because you're assuming what I'm saying.
Okay,
all right. Let her say Otto.
I am saying Otto. Everything that Melly Mel is saying is truth. I've given Melly Mel her flowers.
Okay.
I'm saying all what is done. From here forward, what are we going to do? Now,
I'm with you with that.
Members of parliament coming out and when to do the work. How will it be supported and how do we get the dynamics billing? Because it must go straight across. Everybody in the National Assembly right now got to lift the bar. And when you talk about commentary, I am not going back to justify anything. But what I'm saying, I have agreed and I've added that everything is truth.
Absolutely.
But we can't be stuck in the past. We have to
Absolutely.
hold this set that is here now. This is a new politics. You talk about AP and you come into number 3. This is a new season. And so I'm agreeing, but I was putting forward now. I was going to put a question.
Okay.
How do we, because Melly put facts, it didn't pop out there. How do we know? We got Mohamed's gonna come out.
Yeah, me know he starts a hot and sweaty, like I like me know something.
And he can do his thing. How do
Right.
we also, when the other members of parliament, when they come out with information, how do they get the attention? Because this is something that is very, very, very critical.
Easy. Easy.
And so that's the point. So
Have
I don't
one
know.
voice. Come together. Even now, what they're doing, have one voice. Don't, because the PNC is still trying to seem different and they are now competing back for their space. Right now, they shouldn't. What they should have is one voice. When Mohamed come out and he says this, stand up with Mohamed. When they come out and they says this, the Mohammed should stand up with them. Let the Guyanese people now get on board with a unified front or the understanding of a unified front. That's the only way. No, you see, when they try to undermine each other, because the PNCs do some slick stuff to win, and winners do some slick stuff to the other one, we ain't getting nowhere because we, the Guyanese people watching this, we big and we got sense and we fed up of this nonsense. Understand this. It is easy. The one thing you are frightened is to get together. Not you. We ain't talking. Now I love
That's
you.
Simona, because I can vouch for Simona that she has been
not
trying.
you. I can vouch for her. I can vouch for her.
I'm not attacking, but I'm on the live and I'm in a public space.
Okay, Baba.
And I'm going to hold it crips. So just like how you talk PNC, don't say y'all because I
all right, Baba.
Don't include she. She have been trying.
All right, but here's what
But I want to ask something.
Then also PNC, go judge. Y'all just don't only, and I like when you try to come wrong in a way and say that when Thomas stop unity.
Yes.
If we go back with this whole elections, when still taking its own position, when position that they took before the election, in my opinion, is one that I'm seeing right now.
Put the election win now. Win.
Right?
You hear
Because
Ms. Broom say? You
got
to change because you can't do Q alone.
Hold me, Wednesday we will only work
But
with people
who is willing? Look now, who is willing to make the first move? When everybody who is willing to make the first move, when everybody in each and every part, we get people in Win, we get people in APNU, we get people in CIM, we get people in party. When everybody got this big ego, nobody want to go to nobody.
Right.
Oh, this body that said about me, somebody that said about me, I ain't like the one. It's a set of egos.
Melly, that is true to some extent, but let me put it in the context because I can tell you what I know. And all this, what is happening, the people, based on what Otto's saying, I want to pay attention, is they got to kill and destroy the egos. Hold me. When the elections finish, I was called by Terence Campbell, and I'm no advocate for Terence, with AFC, with Win with everybody. Win don't come to the table, number one, is the first thing. He is too big as a leader for come. He got to send somebody. Yeah, put the truth if you haven't talked truth, man. Come out from Facebook and talk truth. He can send if all the
I hope they're listening. I hope they're listening. I know they're listening.
All the leaders, hold me. If all the leaders could come to meet, me why I hear nothing but before election will pass. I talking but no.
But no.
Because here I telling y'all straight on this Facebook. If they can call and AFC leader could meet, Terence Campbell leading the parliament. I can meet with him.
Good.
And we can have a meeting. Win must come. Win if you could come and plus you could bring in General Secretary or Prime Ministerial. But you got to show up to the flipping table.
Yeah, man. Unity, man.
I
Unity.
Let me get it straight.
But
who's slick and slack.
Basically, what Simona Brooms is saying, everybody will come to the table, you know what I mean? My wife there any background singer would never happen. I would glad for it to happen, but you know what I mean? It's like it's like, man. They saying that, oh yo, unite as one. everybody come to the table, and this is what we need. But is it gonna happen? This is the whole thing.
Well, see, I'm leading the parliament. I can meet with him.
Good.
And we can have a meeting. When must come? When, if you could come, and plus you could bring your general secretary or prime ministerial, but you got to show up to the flipping table. Excuse my language this morning. I'll let me get it straight.
Right.
Don't be nothing wrong, but who's slick and slack. And the reason why people don't like unity and Otto, this is politics now. Unity kills competition.
What?
And the reason why a lot of people, because you know why, like there's a competition. On that note, I'm gonna stop for a minute and give way to Judge. On that note, me, still even in this minute and with everything that is going on, it ain't got nothing, and the only body that has ever reached out to the ALP, has ever reached out to the ALP, there's the entire world here, about anything ALP union in Parliament, we got bill, what we have that we could help to push on a motion or anything, was the APNU through Terrence Campbell. And we met several times, including, and he called the AFC to the same table with me and asked the AFC the same thing. And the leader of the AFC, who is now there, which is David Patterson, and me. On several occasions, what is about bill and sharing and information. I'm not going to take a side, but I'm not going to say that you don't have people who are trying to foster.
I tell you. Yeah, I feel it would happen, shot.
World hunger. That will never happen. Everybody get a job. Some people are lazy. It will never happen.
What is
Free from drugs.
unity?
Never happen.
So when you see me out there, it's they call and talk.
So about party
unity.
over to y'all.
So
over to y'all, because I can't do it y'all alone.
Anybody from Win Party, any member of Parliament, any attack somebody
I
from Win Party.
I don't come after somebody from Win Party. Come and let me hear your position on unifying.
Anybody I can hear from, let me hear from Azadin. Azadin is not a power. Don't accept any member of Parliament.
Well, Simona Brooms, I agree with you. I agree. I agree with what you are saying. I agree with you.
Win, you're doing a good job, but you gotta come together.
Hannah, somebody tag is what Hannah. Somebody tag Hannah. She's the communication person or so for the Win Party.
Now.
We want to
talk
Bye-bye.
Tag Terrence. Somebody tag Terrence Campbell.
Because anytime you're gonna bring the politicians, bring all of them. Bring David.
Bring all of them. Bring all of them.
Tag a manza too.
Tell them I know why they're doing good, but they want to come together and they can't do it them alone. What's with the pride? We see what's going on in this world. We need to come together and get things straight. What nonsense. I'm at work today and I have to come and straighten these people.
But Otto, the big problem they have out there is that nobody can come together to actually say let we work together. And then on the other note, that the leaders are spreading. There's a different energy they're spreading among the population. So everyone eating upon each other.
This is why we the people, the onus is on us to let them know our minds. They got to come to us. You see the problem? I told the PNC, when you're done with all your stupidness, you still have to come to the big people who got sense, and then you might not be in a favorable position. So said, so done. Now Win, understand this. We the Guyanese understand the dynamics. One of the most popular misconceptions is that the common man don't understand, and we are not having it anymore, and we are pissed. It is time you guys lower your nonsense and come together. We want to see you fighting a fight, but he this, he that. Come together. What's wrong? You're doing everything right, but coming together.
But Hato,
and we see this egos.
But Hato, on the same note there, remember there's a lot of people from...
It is definitely egos. It is definitely egos. Because me, myself, I have personally tried to reach out and try to organize something behind the scene because I understand that one political party, whether it be the APNU coalition win, whether it be ALP, whether it be
Can't do it.
No,
And
let my voice be.
yes, go ahead. I hope y'all hearing.
Nobody going to trust her. Anybody she reach out to, they're gonna hang out. The end. I said what I said. Happy 2026.
Happy 2026.
Nobody's gonna trust her.
Yeah,
She
man.
is dead weight.
It's right, man. For real.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Well, my wife said to nobody ain't gonna trust she. So I know she reach out. And indeed, you're lying. Because if she could have blackmailing people, we know
Exactly.
we know who
Right.
what really going on. You understand? People paying she for said this, saying that we don't know. Real thing is nothing with this game is so for real. But Shelly said it would never happen.
It would never happen.
Crazy big up yourself, so the deal was already signed. Mohamed. Is Kadi next week, one day, time and date. There's a roundable discussion. Follow the movements. All right. Shelly Sato, Mr. Mohammed went to want to be on the floor alone with his people. Yeah. But although sometimes Shelly, you don't really see what going on, you don't really see the rest of the troops them. You want to see the rest of the troops is all I saying, but phone line open. Let me know what's your thoughts as we go through the show, definitely, man. Yo, it's crazy. Are we gonna see a unity? Are we gonna see these guys them come? If them and come to and it's real thing. It's beers trooping inside there talking. Because if them and do it from the very first start, they're gonna do it now. If they do it because not everybody was tearing down each other. When talk about AP and you talk about not but when talk about PPP talk about AP and you win all them. So everybody was going back and forth. And before earlier, I was rooting and everybody was rooting and saying, "Yo, in order for certain things happen, you gotta come together. You got to come together." But no, everybody got the eyes on the prize. Nobody want to be prime minister. Nobody want to be, you know what I mean, or nothing like that. You know what I mean. Everybody want to be the man in the chair. And just seeing the, me know they're seeing the aisle, me know what they're seeing. You know what I mean? Good night. Yeah, my bright lifestyle.
Bang, 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 bang. Blessed night to you and your wifey, bro.
Yeah,
Run night 2 days. Yeah, wifey said it would never happen. Why it would never happen? Because it's ignorant, stupid people. It's ignorant, stupid people. Because as Melly Mel and them say, this thing is ego. Is why would you be in your ego if you are doing something for the people? Why would you be in your ego if you are looking to be a leader and make changes and do something for the people? How? How could you? It's just like if you was my friend and me, you had a misunderstanding. Now you want me to do something for you and I ain't in my ego because I studied that if I do it for you, you might turn back and tell me I ain't do nothing for you. You might this, you might. You mean for tell me this is children, bro? And these are the same people that talking about young people. How young people cursing, how they got no manners, how the this, the da, and they in the ego. So if young people in the ego and y'all in your ego, who can really change in the world? Where is the change coming? And these is the people we call leaders. These is the people that we call prime ministers and presidents. And these is the people that y'all want me to respect. These is the people that y'all don't want me to spell my harsh words on every day, that educated people like y'all could know that these is the type of people I'm talking about in the world. This is trash, bro. And that's what I'm saying. If it wasn't for Abraham Traore, now look, Burkina Faso and Mali, Niger, and Togo. These countries was never in history together. How come they're together now? How come they're together now? Because they got a leader. They have a leader running it. That sit down and let the people know, listen, we're doing this for the future. We're doing this for the people. We're doing this for me and you. What is happening for the last 30 years? Look how much gold we got. Look how much oil we got. Look how much uranium we got. We own it. Look how we people suffering. These are the things that these trash head ministers in Guyana need to sit down and talk about. Not being the ego and who studying who gonna be in the position for get more money and who richer and who got this and who got that. Where are we going? Where are we going? So if these people, as Miss Brooms now saying, can't come on a table and sit down as educated people, it surely show that the ministers and the government of Guyana is shit and is trash. Because if all y'all is big people that got money, education, common sense, travel the world, see what's going on, know but more than me and you, and y'all can't sit down for bring this country together, big man, what happened to Venezuela can happen to we anytime. Once the people in strong, I'm telling you, if Travis is doing the right thing for Venezuela, if Maduro is doing the right thing for Venezuela for years, regardless what America say, it would be a different showdown. But if most of the people in your country is negative, uneducated,
How could you be the largest oil reserve country in the world and your people are suffering and trying to escape? That don't make sense.
it doesn't make any sense. And that is why I agree with Trump. That is why I agree with Trump because, all right, now look, America and France sanctioned the Sahel. All them countries that now come together. Why these countries still surviving? Because you know what? They're going into the biggest agriculture that ever went into the life. Why Venezuela in the biggest agriculture and all these things? It's the same thing with Guyana. These trash people is thinking about the oil and all the rest of resources there that them could boost up and make Guyana a manufacturing country. They're manufacturing a lot of things for the Caribbean.
Shit.
Really, bro, come on. If me and you seeing these things, who is these people that we go in the country looking for power? That's why, in a way, I'm glad that Jagdio still got power, you know. Because if all of these chicken heads could be running about and can't come together, sit down, why should Jagdio give up power for Guyana becomes more trash? Because it's clearly we see that whenever, all right, let me put it on the table. It's clearly see whenever a dictator removed from a country, as Saddam Hussein and all the rest, the country is turning into more turmoil. The GDP is dropped, the country is turning into more shit. That's what I'm saying. Let me see if Venezuela can get more worse or if it can get better. And it's the same thing for Guyana. Let me see if Guyana can get more better now that we have technology. With all of you saying that Guyanese got education, they got common sense. Let me see where they can use technology and use the education for get in life. Bang.
If we do it then, we do it now. I telling you. And you know something? What tonight are overs that I don't rate Mohamed right now with something that he said. He said if it's the benefit of the people, he would link. But like it is really ego. But it's ego for everybody. You see this it it's always end up like this, like for a person us come out and say, all right, I sorry, you don't know whether is it. I just you know, let we link or whatever. Everybody's look at it like he's the biggest wimp, he's the biggest idiot, you know, he's a punk. So nobody want to come to them natural sense and say, well, all right, you know something, man. You know, I went up immediately go and I went calling you out and them thing, you know, but you were going now, let me thing or whatever. Nobody want to do that.
Everybody got their friends and their favorites and his energy, who you vibe with, right? It's a spirit taking world, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a spirit taking world. You like who you like, you vibe with who you like with. Some people you just sing alike, and it's okay, right? But at the end of the day, you gotta do right by people. You gotta do right by people. And that's the world we live in. Everybody's for self, right? Everybody for self. Everybody for self.
Mm.
So be the kindest, smartest person in the world.
Sorry about that, guys.
Somebody that don't like you because they either intimidated by you or they just don't care for you or you just don't fit in to their mogul or whatever they believe that you should be in their box.
Of us.
Right? But it's devil, God and the devil warring all the time. It's never gonna be. I'm all for world peace, but it will never be peace on earth. I'm all for everybody coming together, but it's never gonna be because there's always somebody that's jealous. There's always somebody that's gonna put their pride. There's somebody gonna put their ego. You cannot change that. You just gotta be a good person. It comes to a personal accountability.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do right even though everybody else is doing wrong. Cause you know right from wrong. I don't trust, would never trust. I don't care what she thinks. World unity, it would never happen. She is just it's never gonna happen. I'm just that way. Yeah.
Quick and fast lifestyle. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly, XP. Exactly, Lion. Exactly. Now look at this, right? I will bet $1,000, right? That each one of them people sit down, right? Sometime with a self or the friends until if we don't come together, we can fall. Divided we fall, together we stand. I will bet all of them say that. Because you see every word that coming out to wifey mouth, the lion is there. Brother, it has been said. It has been said. Even now, the same phone in your hand, what you did the other night, you asked AI about the corruption in Guyana, and AI could tell you about the corruption. You know why AI could tell you about the corruption? You know the girl that get the award for showing how corrupt Guyana was? Is. Big man, all that information go up on AI. That's the reason why you could ask AI these things. And if you could sit down, wifey and lion, right? And we could talk the things that has been talked 100 times, 1,000 times. It's nothing that we could talk here when it comes to relationship, men, children, and politics that haven't been spoken already. There's nothing that we could talk about that going on in Guyana that didn't happen in Africa already. It's nothing that the US doing now that it didn't been doing all the time to weak, corrupt countries. The only countries America is doing this to, if you all check your history, is weak, corrupt countries, you know. Understand? So all of these things have been said already, brother. So when we saying that this can't happen and it can't change, and everybody looking at this, brother, right now the world is like a pack of fools, brother. And the only body getting through is the billionaires and the millionaires because them sitting down and them making full figures and making things happen. Why is it that poor people still dumb and stupid when they give we technology, brother? Everything that we could sit and talk have been talked about already. Everything that we could tell these politicians, it has been said and done already.
Yep.
So what is it? What is it? What is it?
Right.
Is that these people wicked, brother? It's straight down that these people wicked and these people in for the people, brother. And thank God to Abraham Traore, we see what a leader is, brother. Brother, it is, I'm telling you honest truth, when I sit down and think about Guyana, tears just come to my eyes. For know that I come from such a beautiful country and it looked so ignorant and illiterate, brother, with what's going on there. It's like the people them never had no schooling, brother. That's how it is. When I tell anybody about Guyana, that has asked so much questions.
I had that conversation with my husband today. Right? You can make it in Guyana. There's many I have family that don't even want to come to America. That's making it. That's hustling.
Correct.
That's doing what they want to do. Right? Majority of the people, the one that's complaining because they're lazy. They're looking for somebody to give them a handout. I don't care. My husband, I can tell you, from where he's come from to where he is today, he worked his ass off. He studied. He do what he do to make it happen for his family. And that's what most people need to do. Get up and do something. Get up and do something.
Exactly, princess. Exactly, queen. Exactly, because I could say the same testimony. When I went to Barbados, understand me, I was a teenager.
What are you doing?
And my mom left me there with my aunt. And I grew up in Barbados. And before I could even reach 19, I just dropped out of school and I went and started working. And everything that I have, I did it on my own. And I'm proud to say no mother, no father, no aunt, nobody do nothing for me. And that's why I could talk big and bad and bold, because I know how I got everything. And I got 3 children, and I mind my children to the fullest. Give them everything. So when we talking here, right? I wanna say it. Go heavy on what you now say. When we talking here, we ain't talking for really the people of Guyana. You know, we talking for Guyana as a whole, and we talking for the things that happen in Guyana that should not be happening. So who in Guyana that working and playing that stiff-necked fool, and they're not seeing what's going on? I'm sorry for them. But the people now that is suffering and don't want to get up, I'm sorry for them too. But right now we are enlightened and trying to educate them that Guyana should be in a position that the Caribbean gotta be borrowing and begging from Guyana. That the world, understand me, anxious. All right, what I was saying just now, when I tell people I'm from Guyana, it's so many questions. I stopped saying that. Now I tell people I'm from Barbados. When I tell people from Barbados, the eyes light up. Right away, they start telling me about, oh, they're so beautiful. I never went, but I check it out. Your beaches, all kinds of different things before they could even get to Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? So when we're talking, it's for see the shame that Guyana is such a rich country, such a nice country. Understand me, with educated people, with schooling, but still it is really like it's a third world country. It's like it's a total third world country. Because the things that are happening in Guyana, yes, it got certain stabilities, but the things that are happening in Guyana should not be happening for having educated people in that country.
I told my husband. My husband used to come, Sean, can you do this? Sean, can you do this? I said, YouTube is your teacher. If you don't know how to read and write, everybody that got a smartphone in Guyana, you can learn how to read. You can learn how to write from YouTube. You got a smartphone, instead of wasting your time all day gossiping and doing all kind of other things that you ain't got no business. Take an hour. Take 1 hour out of your day and study. Find things to learn. Go with your kids. ABC, Juice TV, whatever it is. Right? You can take 1 hour out of your day to learn, to read and write.
Well, on the lifestyle.
Nobody don't have to know your business. Nobody. So it's not an excuse. We have to stop making excuses. If you want something, go get it. I've seen that. People that said they want to do something in life, when you want to do what you want to do, if you want to go and cheat and you want to go and swat 10 women, just find a way for go and swat 10 women. You understand?
And get
That
this woman on this
same
platform.
attitude,
Sure
that
right,
same
sure right. Yeah, man.
mentality, you can go and learn. When he said he's working at Burger King, I respect the man. If he's working at Burger King, making an honest day living, then he's selling drugs on the corner. I'm gonna respect that man, and I'm gonna help that man that got dreams and goal and want to go somewhere.
Straight up. Thank you, babe.
Moving for Ghana. Cannot do it alone. It will not work. It will
Everybody
not
agree
happen.
on that,
These people
except the
have
leaders.
unlimited resources at their disposal. One
Yep.
Absolutely.
party can't do it.
Yep.
Can't do
And
it.
they're buying the guy people left, right, and center.
Yeah,
Right?
and the look now, the buying your favorite influencer. They get
Ooh,
them coming
yeah.
on this internet and
Ooh,
nicing up
Colonel.
everything and skinning the teeth.
Colonel.
They get Professor Moore come and get y'all two joke kiki, and half of y'all on this live good internet gonna share it. And these are the same people that are
Yeah.
enabling and
Me.
supporting the party that are oppressing y'all, the
You
poor
see,
people. But
I
y'all
done with them
still
for real. I done
they're
with
gonna
them till
collect Marlon Jacob, they're gonna put him for through a party, then they're gonna collect who are the influencer the guy with. Well, just not more on and Q man and got for go cause they got cut a deal. Q man they want to go to jail, he got promote the PPP. There's the safest bet.
uh,
Hello, yeah, now don't make me what I tell you what gonna happen. That
is
is
it.
even more the
That is
safest
it.
bet. Start
That is
promoting
it.
the PP,
The-
they're gonna get half it with a
To the
little scam
leaders
thing.
of
So what
Guyana.
these people are doing,
To
these
the
people are buying over all y'all favorite influencers, these people that is on the internet, making y'all skin, y'all teeth and laugh. It's all skin, teeth and joke. But when you as an influencer with a large platform, you have a responsibility. And when your responsibility is
it's to
throwing a
yourself.
party and get the teacher and
Mm.
the teachers and the nurses and all these public services, the people who just come out and support you party. But then when the teachers strike or when the nurse strike or these people are teacher or nurses being victimized and these things, you don't coming out and talk about it, but you want these same people come out and support your
Yep.
party. No, you can't. What people say, you can't eat cane and blow whistle at the same time, or you can't suck
Yep.
cane and blow whistle at the same time.
Tell them,
No, you
Bill.
gotta pick your poison, and
Tell
you
them.
can't choose. You can't choose all these popular influencers and DJ and all them with the gut promoting them and upholding and enabling this government with the nonsense and that they're doing to people. You cannot ask we to come out and support y'all and come out to y'all party and get y'all we money when we die in the struggle and these people doing y'all kind of thing. Y'all can't come out here and talk for we.
Exactly.
And Millie,
Exactly.
Don't do it.
Judge, Melissa, Judge touched on a very,
And it's ridiculous. And it's ridiculous that some of the very same people that some of them are me live here now too. What they're punishing again, what the government doing all kind of thing. Somebody just find out yourself in these same influencers party. You're promoting everything to do. You're supporting everything you do. But then these are the same influencers that promoting this government and these people
Listen,
that victimizing and oppressing.
Only people that ain't got time with us. Man.
listen, right? As a party promoter, you got your favorites, you got your friends, you got your family, right? And people gonna like you regardless of whether support you. You gotta just like you, right? Same way people gonna support and promote she, you gotta like she, right? She ain't no different from nobody else, no other promoter, no other influencer, the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? Selling dreams. But the real people that's really doing things, they don't really go because they're not like the most, and they don't talk like the most, or they don't look like the most. At the end of the day, you like who you like, you support who you support. But at the end of the day, most people, I was saying the same thing. Why these people going out and party every weekend, every day? You see them outside, but you don't know what these people going through. They just music is life. People just want to escape.
Straight up.
You know what I mean? They everyday reality or whatever they got going on in their house or whatever. People might not be happy. Maybe they job stressful. They just want to get out, or they don't have kids. The kids grown and it's just them alone. They just want to vibe. You know, music is life. But if you choose to go out and celebrate, that's you. You know, if you choose to go every weekend, that's you. If you could live that life and you don't have no kind of work, you just want to go out and hear some good music and you want to dance, it was life. Because life is hard. Maybe your job is stressing you out. And on a weekend come, you just want to release it. Right? You want to just release and have let your hair down. But at the end of the day, nobody can judge you for that. And I said the same thing. I'm not judging people because you want to go out and have a good time every weekend. That's you. You work hard and you want to go out.
Straight up. Yeah, man.
Instead of you being laid up in a hospice or in somewhere, so you know what I mean? Go enjoy life. Because tomorrow's not promised. But at the end of the day, don't waste your life. Don't waste your life. Make sure you got a plan. Make sure your family is good. Make sure your children is good. You live your life, do what you gotta do. Politics, you know, I don't name politics. I get up and go to work.
Yeah.
That's your job. After them, everything else is secondary.
Straight up.
But, you know,
Big up. Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for tuning in, man. We out here until tomorrow. I gonna catch my bed. I gotta wake up early, get my son ready for school, get him out, then face this computer again. So peace and love. We gonna continue this video tomorrow while we continue rest topic. Love and peace. Peace and love. Thanks everybody checking in. Lifestyle, big up yourself. Tomorrow. We out. See ya.